Hello, welcome to a special edition of Tuesday Talk. Well, we just lost Scott. but today I'm going to be, hey, Jesse and Lisa, Papa Jesse and Mama Lisa. Um, I sent you a link, Jesse, in the email. Scott is back. Okay, so I have a special trip coming up, and I'm pretty super stoked about it. Like, I don't think I could be more excited. So, today we're going to have like a family get together on the panel. So I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know how much of this trip is supposed to be disclosed, so it's only right to bring the people that's making this trip happen up on panel, and then they can share what they want to share, and then I can just put my 2 cents in. But Papa Jesse likes to keep things a mystery. He's the kind of guy that's gonna be like, if you put two and two together and equal four, he's probably gonna uh, reward you in some way. He likes to do that. Like, does anybody know where we're going and who we're going with? He'll just pop up alive and be like, you get a vanilla, you get a vanilla, you get a vanilla. So, I'm not making any promises that I'll do that, but you just never know with Papa Jesse. He's liable to be like, let's just see how much y'all have been paying attention, what's really going on. So I know he'll probably be going live on the way up there, and I don't know if Scott will. Let's just ask Scott. Let's bring Scott up. Everybody, this is my brother Scott from Rambling with the Brooms.
Hello. I'm
Hi.
out great way to north.
You're at where?
I'm outside.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm
Somebody
so glad
decided.
I'm not
Yeah,
coming there.
somebody decided. Yeah, it's a little. I think it's 15 Fahrenheit right now.
So just to be clear, everybody, I'm not going to Canada.
Me neither. Come on, Hank. But yeah, no, it'll be a little warmer where we're going to be meeting. And
Yeah.
if it's not, I'm going to be pouting.
Yeah, I haven't even checked the weather. I don't know. Can you see the weather that far out? Let's see.
Uh, we should be able to see the 14-day now because we are 8 sleeps. Come on, Hank. We're 8 sleeps away, so
Oh
long
man.
range. I think it said that it 64 whenever we land, something like that, which
Well,
is still better than 15 Fahrenheit.
no doubt.
That's
I
still
like my
short weather
t-shirt
for.
weather.
It's still t-shirt and short weather for this Canadian.
Look who we got here. Well, I'm gonna say hey to somebody first. Hey,
Absolutely.
Hal, welcome in. Uh, hey, Nair, Robert, Feathered Friends Homestead. Hello. Hey, Drew. Good morning. My day is going well, thank you. It sounds like it will be a big thing. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a big thing. I'm pretty stoked. Good
And
morning,
hello,
Chuck.
I can't see the chat, so
Yeah. Why can't you see the chat?
um, because my hands are freezing
Oh,
and
yeah, that
hand
makes
is
sense.
really starting to annoy me. And I will be able to see the chat once I get back inside. But
Okay.
I'm
Well,
operating
hello, Vincat. You're operating a what?
off one hand. I've got Hank in one
Oh,
hand and I've got you in the other. I don't know which one. I'm not sure which one is which.
which one needs to be on a leash worse? Okay, I got you. Hey, Tony. Thank you for coming in. Okay, I'm gonna bring you up here, Jesse. Are you ready?
Come on, you doober.
I stay
Well, I
ready.
didn't
What are
want
you
you.
talking about?
I didn't
You
want you to be like picking your nose or something.
Oh no, I'm just sitting here like this. I
that's
was with my
great.
mustache and my beard. And you
Come
got
on.
Miss Lazy Days in back in the shipping department.
Hi, Mama Lisa.
Speaking of Mama Lisa, you guys seen the video that Not for Nothing Homestead put out
That
on
was
how to cook over easy eggs.
that
It
was
was for her. So
I'll
was
have to
from-
go check it out.
yeah, Ginger over it.
Not
Well,
for
actually,
nothing.
it's Giuseppe. Joey, her husband. She calls him Giuseppe.
Well, in
But
the video,
but
yeah,
it was
'cause she
but
did
they did kind
Italian
of
flavor.
they did kind of a parody on our video, our Noodle November video. Only they were making eggs to show her how to
Yeah.
make. It was
Over easy.
hilarious. Yeah, you just got to go
It
check
was
it out.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh well.
no, but
I'll put
I'm
it in my
I'm
notes.
so excited for you, Danny. You get to leave Alabama again.
Oh, I'm excited too.
Yep,
It'll
all
be
the way to
fun.
Nolens.
Yeah, it'll be fun because I've never been there.
Yeah.
Me
Jesse
either.
worked one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
I haven't. I've
yeah.
never- sorry.
Loose
Yeah, I
dog.
think all the men folks has been there. It's just us who haven't.
Well, but I haven't been to everywhere that Scott wants to go. So remember, this is actually we're doing this for Scott. So Scott's traveling on a cruise for 7 or 8 days. I can't remember what it is, but probably 7 days, I think. And then when he gets back, it'll be his birthday. So we're going to kind of go help, not just celebrate him coming from Canada to Nolens, but we're going to celebrate his birthday early because we won't be there when he gets back.
Yeah. Free partying.
Yep. So it'll be his birthday on
second
his
time.
birthday's the 29th, in case you guys want to send him something, send him a card or something. Just giving you a heads up. The 29th of January, he turns the big 6-0.
5.
hey, whoa. I feel 98.
No, he doesn't. He didn't turn 6-0.
He said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa."
But then I'm happy Danny's going to be there with us. I mean, that's going to be like you said, Danny, a family reunion again from Kentucky. So
Yeah.
it'll be good to see you again.
Pretty excited.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know if you'll be able to keep up with us old folks, but you're going to have to try.
I'm gonna try my
We-
best.
a little red wagon and pull her along behind us.
May have to.
Or
Yeah.
you
And
Pretty
I'll
sure
be-
I'll be able to keep.
I'll be the
up
one in
just
the
fine.
wheelchair, so I'll hook her up behind my wheelchair and pull her around.
Quit it.
and
I'll
I'll
push
just
you around New Orleans.
I'll
Okay.
walk her as you're in the wheelchair, and Danny can be the middle person. She can hang on to my leg, and I'll be all good.
There we go.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not hanging
Thank you.
onto your legs, Scott.
thank you, Chuck, for putting up that video.
Link,
The
yeah.
link for Not for Nothing. And hello, Chuck. How you doing?
Yeah.
We had a great live this morning. So as always,
Yeah.
the redheaded stranger always puts on a good live.
Yeah, I was listening to him while I was cooking breakfast.
Yeah.
And is the little elf there looks like Chuck's twin.
Oh, I know. Isn't he? You can
Yeah.
get no more redheads than that one.
Howdy there. Hey, everybody's coming in. Kyle, Matt, Felicia. Hello. Stop by Purvis when you come through, Danielle. Uh-oh. Well, it is official that it's the 19th through the 22nd, so we are leaving Thursday. So
Yeah,
Okay,
so Thursday's the 19th, and we're leaving, coming back on the 22nd.
yep, same here. So I'm pretty excited.
And I'm jumping on a cruise ship.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you don't have to rub me in, Scott.
this will be Scott's maiden voyage. He's never been on a cruise, so he's going to love it. We've been on
Yeah.
5, and our 6th one we plan to go probably Alaska again.
Mm.
Alaska cruise is the one out of all the 5 we went to. We've been all down south, and Alaska is by far the best. And it
that
happened
we've
to,
enjoyed.
and it happened to be on the Love Boat. La 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 la.
Oh, you poor
Look at
soul.
Lisa's face, though.
It-
She just
it-
looks so excited about that.
Yeah, it was probably more exciting for me than it was for her. But we had a we Danny, don't go there. We did have a balcony. We did have a balcony.
Yeah, we were in a balcony room.
So it was extra special. If you go on a cruise to Alaska and you don't get a balcony room, you don't know what you're missing.
It was
It's
nice.
well worth the extra money, they say.
Yes.
I went on a cruise once.
Okay.
That's all I got for that.
I'm waiting for the punchline.
That was it. We went to the Bahamas. That was pretty cool. So we got off the cruise ship or whatever. We got on this boat and whatever to like this island, and it was pretty neat.
So
We got
did
to
you
see
go
the
out of Florida? You left
Atlantis.
out of Florida?
Yeah, out of Florida. Yeah.
Okay.
So where are you going, Scott?
First stop is Costa Maya. Second stop is
Belize, isn't it?
Honduras, then Belize, then Cozumel, and then back.
I've been to Belize. I went over, not on a cruise, but I have been to Belize, and then we did this mission trip that was like 6 days long, and then the last day that we were there, we took the little private airplanes over to San Pedro Island, and we got to, that was like the paradise of out there.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty interesting.
So Chuck asked, does a 16-foot bass boat count as going on a cruise?
They
Well,
got some good food.
if you have 24/7 meals, a casino, song and dance, shows, comedy shows,
bingo
halls. If that little 16-foot bass boat has all that, then yes, I would count that as a cruise.
And be able to stay upright in 45-foot seas.
Right.
Yeah. You can eat, sleep, and
I ate lamb for the first time on that cruise. That was kind of weird. That was the most weird thing I've ever eaten was lamb. They served, it was like this, you dressed all fancy and whatnot and went to dinner, and they served like lamb. I was like, poor thing.
Well, I think they have. I think on the 7-day cruise, they have like two nights where you have a dress up, if you will, because you're eating with the captain kind of deal.
Yeah.
And on 4-day, you have one night. But those are, I mean, all you're doing is eating, and then you're sleeping. You're doing whatever's on the ship. Then you're eating. Then you're sleeping. You're doing what's on the ship. And it's just like, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So before you go on a cruise, lose 10 pounds because you're definitely going to gain it when you get there. Because, I mean, there's like 8 opportunities to eat sit-down food, and there's 24/7 eat for hot dogs, pizza, hamburgers, that kind of stuff. It's just amazing.
I wonder if they, figure that in on the weight capacity of the ship. Like everybody's going to gain 10 pounds in this week.
That's a good.
I think they do, because if they bring in, let's say, 2 tons of food, the 2 tons is either going to be in the locker, in the freezer, or in the bellies. So the 2 tons is still going to be there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like, because I know they don't flush it into the ocean.
Oh, but they got to treat it.
Yeah.
What, Scott?
Sorry about that, guys.
That's a great observation, Danny. I would have never thought that.
Yeah.
I wonder if they.
So Kyle said, so I don't have to pack some snacks.
Oh no! Don't pack. No, the only thing I would pack, or
not unless you want something like late night in the hotel room or something.
Or let's say you're diabetic and you want some sweets that are like sugar-free. Maybe that, but I would not pack any food, because there's tons of food, tons of snacks. Just about everything's free except for the mixed drinks and beer. You got to pay for that extra for that. But everything else,
3 buffets and ice cream,
free
and
for us.
Fruit in between all the meals aren't enough. You can bring a snack.
If you cannot find enough to eat with 3 square meals on a ship, you're in trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we have a true all-inclusive cruise.
Yeah.
So booze, you name it, it's all included. Wi-Fi. Yeah. We've got a fully inclusive cruise.
And on those cruises,
food and Wi-Fi. What else do you need?
They make the entrees so pretty, like you mentioned, that they make it and they dress it up, and it's so fancy you don't want to touch it. But they're just smaller portions to me. So you can have 3 or 4 entrees if you want. They'll bring it to you. As long as you eat it, they'll bring it to you. So, and that's what I did.
Yeah, that's what he did.
That ham was really good. Could you bring me some more? Sure, no problem. I'll bring you another one. It's like never ending.
Or dessert.
When I went, I was like 15 and they had this like kids club that you could go to that was only for like teenagers that were underage or whatever, I guess. So the parents could dump you off there and go do what they wanted to do without you being there. It was like teenager daycare. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it was all set up. It was set up like a bar and stuff, but they didn't sell anything alcoholic,
Yeah.
obviously, because we were teenagers. But they made you strawberry daiquiris and stuff that were non-alcoholic. Oh man, we thought we were so cool. We were like, oh yeah, this is the life.
I
and
remember
and
they had that for they called it the young adults. For the young adults, you go in there and they had the disco going. They had the music playing and
yeah,
you could dance and do whatever. But yeah, those ships know how to
Entertain.
and they make it
yeah,
all inclusive where kids get treated right, the young adults get treated
Yeah.
right, the regular adults get treated right. They're really good at that.
Well, that's their
Yeah.
business, right? And there's some that like they specialize with everybody. Like you've got your drinking cruise, or Norwegians known for their Broadway shows. That's who we're going with.
Yep. And they always have a talent show. So if you got any kind of a talent,
I do.
you might be able to join the talent show.
My wife said that I had to give that up years ago, but you never know. Mike.
bless you.
I'm afraid to ask what it
I
was.
know.
Sorry, Scott.
He
Yeah,
he twirled a baton with his toes that were on fire.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I
Absolutely.
think I have a VHS copy of one of our cruises where I did the talent show.
Oh,
That was a little bit nerve wracking at first, but
Oh,
yeah,
really? I gotta see that.
somewhere it's
Okay,
it's
so
on
Kenny-
VHS
Yeah, it's
somewhere.
on a videotape.
Kenny
Back-
and
back
Debbie.
before-
I
back
still
before
have a VCR
CDs.
player. Me and Emma still have VHS player.
Yeah. Well, it's not the player.
VCR.
The issue is just that there was no CDs at the time, and then later on
Yeah.
we went and they had CDs, so we were able to get a CD version of our little trip. So it was pretty cool.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
So hey, Kenny and Debbie. Hey, Huga Homestead.
Hey, Dave Collier,
And Nick, I haven't seen
And-
you in forever.
Merton, and Steve.
Nick. Hopefully the
Okay.
move and all that stuff's going well for you.
Kyle, Madwood Barbecue. And I'm way behind. I was just going back to see who I missed on hello.
So-
Hello, Byron.
Anybody in the chat have any experiences with New Orleans restaurants that we have to try, things we got to see?
Well,
Exactly.
I have been told that the Red Fish was a good place to eat. And then there's this fancy barbecue joint. And I can't remember the name of it. Harry, are you in the chat? Put it in there.
I've been looking online, and for breakfast places, there's a place called Two Chicks that I want to go check out. They had looked like the
Of
most.
course you would.
it's
That
5
only
star.
makes sense. Yeah.
No, these are chickens. Two chicks, not the ladies.
Right. Right. Yeah. Me and Lisa know.
Oh,
You can't.
touch her, Lord, touch her.
Although,
Yeah.
in his defense, we were talking about the Vineyard Chicks.
We were
other
talking about
day,
the vineyard chick,
and he said, "Look, there's a restaurant called Two Chicks."
and it had almost the same identical logo. So
Oh.
that's why I
Oh,
said we
nice.
got to go try this Two Chicks place out. So
And where's it supposed to be? Did you look to see how far from the hotel, or?
Yeah.
I not yet, but I saw that I got 5 stars and looked
Wow.
pretty reasonable in price. And like I said, I want to try their French toast.
Bye, hon.
I want to put some of that bourbon maple syrup on it. Mm-hmm.
Hello, Tim.
I'm out on
Redmond
that one.
Sue. I think I said hey.
I got it. I have it here.
Dave.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
I said the jury's out on bourbon maple
Oh.
syrup.
Oh, well. You'll just have to wait and taste it. Mm-hmm.
I have to remember to pack it.
Yep.
Hey, Brad.
Jesse, you just better be careful she doesn't forget to pack you.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
well, then then the Jeep's going to drive by itself.
I know how to drive the Jeep.
Oh, no.
I got GPS on my phone.
Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble.
You're going to lose Miss Lisa and your Jeep.
Yep.
Hank.
Hey, Amanda. Hey, friend.
Hey, manners.
What? What? I'm using my manners.
Obviously, you guys think that Lisa runs things around here. That's false.
I'm
I'm the
wearing-
boss. I'm the boss. I run everything around here.
I'm wearing
When
the
she
The reason I know this because Lisa gives me permission.
See? See? Flaming, batting, toe twirling. That's like a superpower. See what I mean, Scott? You shouldn't hide your talents.
Yeah, you can hide your talent.
I know I shouldn't, but there's some talents that just need to be hidden.
Okay. Well, by all means. Hey, Mark.
Merton and Sue is asking where you going, Danny? On
To
that-
New Orleans. New Orleans.
Nolans.
Jesse would say.
No, N-E-W
Nolans.
L-I-N-S. Nolans.
Nolans.
I'm going to
Going
Nolans.
to New Orleans.
They don't say new. Leave the new out of it. They just call it Nolans. It's easy
Nolans.
to say that New Orleans.
Yep. I'm doing that. We're celebrating an early birthday celebration for Scott, and we're gonna
And
send him
don't,
off on the cruise.
no, and Miss Lisa, her birthday's not that far away.
Yeah, that's a whole.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm the big 5-0 this year. She's the big 6-0.
Nobody heard that. Bleep, 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 bleep.
I know people say it's just a number, but I'm having a little hard time with it
Oh yeah?
because it just doesn't seem possible.
She says, "How can I be 60 when I feel like I'm 29?"
Right.
I don't think so either.
Or almost 29.
When I was 29, I felt like I was
Almost.
60.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, Homestead in the Woody
Yeah.
says Cafe de Monde.
Cafe de
Cafe
Monde.
de Monde.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
If you
Yeah,
guys have any
that's-
must go visits, let us know in the chat.
Yes,
that's
we are
the one he
staying-
said was overrated. This one is it's the French word for pork is the name of this restaurant.
And- Yes, D. We're staying in the French Quarter.
Yes, we're
What's
gonna
the
be
name of it?
fancy for just a few days.
Yeah, it's the
Wyndham.
Wyndham Hotel in the French Quarter.
Oak Street, I think it is. I think so.
Mm,
124 Oak Street or something. I don't know.
And so we
Oh,
will
she
be.
said Cafe de Monde is way overrated.
Yeah,
No,
and
so
we
don't
will.
go there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
And we
yeah,
will
that's
be
what I
going
just
to-
said. That's
get
what
some-
Terry had said. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
beignets.
Oh,
Gotta
but
have a
I'm trying.
because I got to see if my beignets are as good as Nolan beignets.
Nolans. Nah.
Canada.
Nolans.
Have an accent.
You know,
Nolans.
kind of like what you do when you get that beef jerky. You gnaw on it, Nolans. It's real simple, Nolans.
Carlene de Sewer. Hello.
Carlene Desir.
Hey there.
Welcome in, Carlene.
Is Emma hiding?
Was she there today?
She's doing her schoolwork.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's with me every day I'm here. That's why I'm here, so she can do her schoolwork.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is that a big library, Danny, or is it like a little small?
It's pretty big. This
Is
is
it?
the side part of it. It goes all. I mean, it's pretty large. Yeah.
No, is it? Are you secluded? Like, are you in like a little library room, or is it in the open?
Mm-mm.
So you just can't go crazy and start dancing
Oh,
and stuff. Oh, okay.
Well, I guess you probably could. There's nobody else in there.
No, Danny didn't like to dance every now
And
and then.
this is just the book side of this. They have like another section where there's movies and stuff like this. If you go through the lobby and around there, and then they have like another section that's like the kids area.
Wow, and that's in the in town,
Mhm.
in your hometown. Okay,
That's
right
neat.
in Fayette,
Try.
right there in Fayette,
Fit. Fit.
Fayette.
Well, it's a nice size library too. That
Well,
Yeah.
considering because I said Fayette's just a small town, it's not that big.
Is it Cochon? I
So,
can't think of what the-
apparently somebody said that there is a restaurant, and I know Lisa can get a hamburger if she wants. but it's got oysters that are grilled. Apparently, they are to die for. So I know
Nick makes them.
I forget the name of it, but
Is it
apparently
redfish? That's the one that's what I'm pretty sure he was saying.
I'll have to look it up. Redfish? Well,
That's what he was talking about, oysters, and I was like,
oh well, okay. See, he's got another check mark.
D says Acme Seafood and Oyster House.
Acme Seafood and Oyster House.
That could be it.
The exclamation point. Many.
I won't be eating the oysters. Y'all can eat oysters, and I'll be like, y'all got fried mushrooms?
Yeah, now I'll go for fried mushrooms, but no oysters.
Yeah,
Now, fried
I'll do
oysters aren't bad. And if you get the
We'll just
grilled
let all
ones,
the men folks sit there and do all
if you
that
get the
nasty
grilled
stuff.
ones, if you get the grilled ones in the half shell, that's and lots of lemon juice, can't beat it.
Well, and that's what it is. And oh no, Debbie will be sitting with us. She will be eating as many oysters, if not more, than what I do.
Well, I can't handle oysters just off the shelf, raw. I ain't not doing it. It's got to be grilled or fried.
No, they
Hey,
do
Miss
it
Maria.
grilled in the half shell.
Right.
Apparently, like you eat like 6 of them, you're full. Like I've seen some of them, like they're huge.
Right.
No, you
I do
can
not
have,
have a
you can have
Facebook.
mine too, Scott.
At least you can have all hers.
Perfect.
I'm not on Facebook. No.
My favorite is scallops. I love a good scallop, especially if it's got that Italian wine sauce.
I'm just scared that the lobster down there is not going to be the same as what we're used to, and it's going to be like a letdown.
No,
It's possible. I mean, you never know because you're used to certain things, and then you go to another country, place across the country, fix it differently, or it's from a different part in the ocean.
Their lobster box says made in Canada, so I don't know why it wouldn't be the same.
Because your lobster down there don't have claws, where that is the best part of a northern lobster.
Over his head.
It's the same thing as your rye.
My bourbon.
Yeah,
my Canadian Crown.
Canadian Crown. That's Texas.
It's called Texas Canadian Crown, and it doesn't have a bit of Texas in it. It's all made in Canada.
Yeah. Now,
the label might be made in Texas.
Yeah, that's about all.
The Mimi is in the house.
Oh yes, alligator's awesome.
I love gator nuggets.
I don't think I've ever had alligator.
Tastes like chicken. I swear.
But it's good.
I know you have. You've had gator tail. She's like, I have.
That's usually the only meat they bring you is the alligator tail.
Actually, I had gator nuggets in Alabama at a truck stop, at a little truck stop, whenever I was leaving Texas to head up to Quebec.
Hey DJ.
Hey Tammy.
Hey.
That's what I said. The Mimi is in the house.
Mama T. Mama T.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, DJ.
Yep, you're right, D. It does taste like chicken, especially when you got all the breading and stuff around it. Mm-hmm.
I find it and it depends on whereabouts on the gator it comes from too. They say the tail is the best.
Yeah, I gotta stand up. My legs asleep. This is gonna go
happens
good on
whenever
a
you
6-hour
get older.
drive, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I know I was sitting funny on the couch. Here, I'll just sit y'all over here.
Your mama said you'd had gator, Danny, at Gulf Shores.
Oh, over in.
I did?
She said you liked it.
Yeah.
See, thank God we have Mama in the house. We'll just have to text her. Has Danny had
she
that
said it's
before?
so, it's so. She's never wrong, so.
Yeah, I think most of the time the nuggets come from the tail, D. I mean, anytime I ever
might
had.
not always be right, but she's never wrong.
Exactly.
Right, and that's how it goes, Jesse.
That's correct. Correct. Where's my little?
What are you looking for?
What
No,
are you
she's
looking
most
for?
of the time right though, for real. And I'm not just saying that so she don't kick me out. Like,
Yeah.
she is most of the time right.
There you go. It's upside down.
It's upside down.
No, it's right side. Oh, okay.
I may
Don't
not
argue.
always be right, but I'm never wrong. Is that supposed to be you?
No,
Looks
No.
more like Gary.
I bought this about 25 years ago and gave it to my dad because that's what he was always saying something like that. And then
Okay.
he just found it a few days ago or a few weeks ago and gave it back to me. 25 years ago.
When you were a young feller.
Yeah. And I told him I would put it on my desk or I would use that in my videos whenever I got around to it. And he gave me around to it. So now I got to say it every time.
I've got one of those too.
Yeah.
I talked about it in my very first live or my very first video ever on YouTube.
This game, we bought this when we first got married. This came from a place called Cottage Grove Round to It Gift Shop. The gift shop was in the shape of a round circle. And so they had these with the giveaway and it has their address and stuff on the back. Well, I stuck a little magnet on it so you can fix it to your refrigerator or whatever. But yeah, it's called a Round to It. Round to It Gift Shop.
It's no longer there though. I don't
Yeah,
think
it's no longer there. It was gone.
But
It's gone with the wind.
that was neat. It was novelty shop.
I talked about that in my very first video that I ever put on YouTube. That Round to It that Emma had gave me that I went to wash laundry and I found it in my pocket. So I went on and was like, I'm just going to do this video.
You got Jamie from Lower Michigan Hiking, Camping Adventures in the house. Hello, how you doing?
G'day.
Hey, Jamie.
And Don R. Welcome in, Don.
So is there anything, I don't know that much about this trip, but I do not want to disclose anything that we're not supposed to. So what do you guys want to tell them about what's going on?
We're nothing to hide. I'm coming in on the 19th. We're going to have a whole lot of fellowship, some good eats, a whole lot of laughs, do a few things. I'm jumping on a cruise ship. You guys are going home. End of story.
Yeah. I love how he just
We're
puts
probably
it so
gonna do-
nonchalantly like that.
Yeah, so we're probably going to do the little tours that they have there, the jump on, jump off tours.
Yeah.
We'll probably do that. And then Scott wants to go to the World War II Museum, so we'll probably do the World War II Museum. And then whatever
That'll
else
probably be yeah.
whatever else we find while we're down there. Are there any recommendations in the chat as to things we need to go see or go do while we're there? Let us know.
And Lisa doesn't do any hokey pokey stuff. So any voodoo stuff, yeah, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
Well, y'all
No,
can. I'll
Danny
just
don't
stay
either.
outside. I'll
Oh
find-
no,
No,
Debbie
I'll be with Mama Lisa with that. Okay, and so
Debbie's not
the
going
hokey
in.
pokiest we get is at the bar. Y'all can have that. Okay, so Generational Homestead said this was Wesley's mom here. Thank you for being here, Wesley's mom. I don't know your name, but I tell Wesley I did get his stickers. So
Juanita, I think.
and
Yeah,
I forgot them today.
Juanita?
So what now?
So what are some of the names that people are coming up with? Because I'll do some research.
Stay out of the dungeon unless you are really adventurous for a good drink.
What's the dungeon?
Lisa,
Go ahead.
we'll have to find where the dungeon is.
That's on Bourbon Street.
No. We're gonna behave.
Juanita. Juanita or Juanita. If you can't,
Got a
if you
nap
can't,
coming on,
Juanita,
she said.
Juanita. Yeah, I don't even know where the dungeon's at. It may be below the New Orleans police department.
Let's look it up.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. And you said, Danny, what? Redfish?
No, that's a place. The Dungeon, Jackson Square. Let's see.
Oh,
Dark and gritty dive bar, revered for its late night hours and classic rock and roll tunes. Let's go, Jesse!
It's got 4.5 stars.
I
must be
know.
Really, for a dungeon, well, obviously they're playing off of the Dungeon.
It says located on a side street just off Bourbon, this hidden gem is by far the coolest bar in the French Quarter.
We have to look it up.
They don't
Well,
open
we the French Quarter.
I'm looking at
so
pictures
they
now.
don't open
It
up
seems
to
all
6
right.
p.m. So
I mean, it would be worth it just to say we went.
yeah.
Look at. Ooh. Well, that's kind of scary. I don't know. I'm starting to see scary stuff.
Come here, Mike.
Well, see, it says kitschy vampire bar on a tour. It's fun, super dark, and has a coffin with pictures. LOL.
Coffin. So you just back up into that coffin and they'll take a picture of you.
Oh, sign me up. They got a real, like, if they got big boy coffins though.
Wow.
And no small little coffin.
That's okay. You can put yourself in there sideways.
I sleep on my side. Is that all right?
They are
Yeah, let's
known
see.
for their
You don't-
glow in
you
the
don't have a
dark
short
absinthe shot.
You don't have a short, stubby coffin for somebody that looks like that, or we can put them in sideways. And it's Scott.
But fun. Of course, that was in 2018, before the Hokey Pokey. So
I was going to say nothing's really happened after. So
I guess the
Yeah.
reason why it got its name is because you have to go down like a dark, narrow alley to get there. That's why it looks, and it kind
Kinda
of
sketchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little sketchy.
And I'm sure we'll find something around the coastline there that if you want to look for some seafood places other than what they've mentioned here.
apparently there's supposed to be, I'll have to look on YouTube. There's one right near the port, and it's rated the best seafood in New Orleans. And everything's made fresh, catfish, which I want to try a little bit of what you guys eat as catfish. Our catfish here, we throw it on the bank, so to eliminate the species, because it's disgusting.
No, catfish is good.
yeah,
But you guys have saltwater catfish. We don't.
No, we have freshwater too. The thing
Okay.
is, I mean, because there's a mud. They call them mud cats. We got the blues. They got
hardheads,
the
Oh,
hardheads.
give me just a second.
Saltwater.
saltwater cat. Yeah,
Yeah, the saltwater. But I mean, there's a ton of different catfish that they have here in the States. The wild ones are going to be a little bit different than the farm raised. They got farm raised catfish, and that's a lot of what you find down here in restaurants. And like we have a place called City Cafe, City's Catfish Cafe,
Okay.
and all the catfish they get is all farm raised. So, and I'm not saying farm raised is better than the other. I would think the wild is better myself, but I don't know, because I think farm raised catfish are stressed, because they're such tight quarters. They don't get the freedom of roaming anywhere they want, eating however they want to, whenever they want to eat. The farm raised catfish are always fed at a certain time, and if you don't attack, you're not going to get anything to eat. So I have my druthers on that, because I think a wild one tastes better.
Okay.
That's just me, but some people like the farm raised. But catfish is good eating, and I hope Chuck wasn't still in here, and because he would be offended if you said he didn't like catfish.
Well, like I said, we throw them on the banks of the rivers up here to eliminate them. They're that gross.
Oh man, well I don't know what's going on up there, but down here they're amazing.
We have clean water.
Well, I mean, ours may not be that clean, but it's still clean enough for the USDA.
Oh, gracious. But
Oh, Al Chafe says go on the swamp zip line tour. Now that's a video, Scott. I can just see you doing that with your bad back.
they
And
wouldn't allow me.
you know what? We can videotape you harnessing up, getting all duded up, put the helmet on, and then somebody with the same color shirt goes down the zip line. We swim you from back as if it's you. You got a helmet on. They don't know if it's you or not. And then you can have the guy holler, hoop, and everything, and they'll think it's you, and you don't get on.
Well, there's only one problem. Fellas that are my size are far and few between.
Yeah.
So you have to shave your beard, or we have to get Big Mike to come.
Well, you're the reason they created the safety line. So I mean, hey, it'll work. You can do it.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't allow me on there.
I do it. I do it once.
Oh, I wish I could.
Captain D's Friday, Robert. We sure did.
Yeah, no, I wish I could, but I can't do it.
Yep, Captain D's. My favorite fish to eat, be honest with you, is cod. I love cod because that's what I grew up. Well, we grew up on that Long John Silver's. That's we used to go there all the time, and I fell in love with codfish.
I like.
I love
Captain
cod. I
D's
love
do the-
pickerel, or walleye. Pike, northern pike is really good. Yeah.
I like how they bread their fish at the Captain D's, like the bread that's on it.
Oh yeah,
Breading.
Now, do
It's
they make
crunchy,
it
but it's
like?
not so crunchy that
It's a beer batter. That's why it's a beer batter type.
Okay,
yeah, that's
Yeah.
I like that.
I was going to ask you, is it like a cornbread type of batter or what? But that explains it.
Yeah.
Bass, crappie, bluegill.
Hello, barbecue rock star. Welcome in. We're talking about our trip to Nolans.
Yeah, and crappie is the other good fish. Crappie is probably I like it better than bass.
Really?
Bass is good. Crappie is the best. It's the most purest white fish meat you can catch.
Well, again, I was told the Redfish Grill. So, and I've never been there, but that's what's being said is that that's
Yeah.
somewhere that's worth going to.
Yeah, you said just redfish, right?
Yeah, I guess
Redfish,
it's called Redfish Grill.
which is a saltwater fish.
I'll look it up, see where it is, and
But I don't know. I mean, that was just what was said.
yeah. Well, and that's why I'm gonna have a look. Like if it looks like it's, like we can't eat seafood the whole time. Lisa's gonna be sitting there going, "Grr."
No, but I like.
Well, it says
no,
named
That's, true.
named one of the
That's not true.
She loves shrimp. She'll have a shrimp cocktail every time we go
okay.
out.
I thought she didn't like any seafood.
Oh
so-
no.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I like seafood. I don't care for lobster. I don't like oysters.
Okay.
me
Yeah.
either.
But pretty much, I think almost everything else I'll
Oh, okay.
eat. Maybe what?
Yeah, and I would say John from BBQ Rockstar says his favorite crop is maybe crappie is his favorite shrimp other than rainbow. And I've had the rainbow trout from Oregon. And I still think crappie's better.
Ooh, that's a mighty feat.
So Redfish Grill is on Bourbon Street.
No, D, we're not taking the motorhome. We're just driving up there because I didn't want to deal with that and having to do all the driving around town and stuff. So, and not to mention the gas is so high, or the diesel's so high. So we're just going to take the Jeep and then we'll do what we need to do to puddle around town and go from there. We're staying at the same hotel that Scott's going to be at.
We are
Dan.
too.
Ooh, yeah. We're
Um,
running the hallways, right?
Raymond, does he have a restaurant in New Orleans?
Yeah.
I thought he did in Mississippi, but I didn't know that he had one in New Orleans.
Yeah. But Scott, here's the thing. If you're going to New Orleans, you got to try New Orleans. I mean, real New Orleans gumbo. If you don't have any gumbo while you're there, then you just missed out.
I will. I just don't know if Debbie Debbie's stomach wouldn't be able to handle the heat of the South, where I'm from.
That's what I was thinking. I'm
Well,
sorry, guys.
no, you don't have.
I'm trying to respond to my people in the chat at the
You
same
talking about
time.
spicy, or are you talking about hot, like chili?
No,
There's
no,
a difference.
spicy. She can't do spices.
Yeah, so you can get gumbo that's not spicy. They have good gumbo down there, and it has good seasoning.
Okay.
It would be like going to Wisconsin and not trying some cheese. How do you go to Wisconsin and not try cheese? You know, you got to try the gumbo.
Yeah, when you said Landry's seafood, I was like, wait a minute, no, because I didn't think Lambert's is not a seafood place. I knew the place that threw the rolls. I couldn't think of what it was called, but Mama just said it. But I knew that it wasn't a seafood place because they got like the good country cooking. You know what I mean? All the
Oh,
fried
good.
stuff.
Down home cooking.
Yeah, what was the name of that place that you throw the rolls? Was that what?
Lambert's.
Because they have one in San Antonio as well.
Well, no,
Yeah, it's Lambert's.
And don't you just look at somebody and they fire a roll at you?
in Missouri.
Yeah,
There's another restaurant that does it, because there's one in San Antonio down Riverwalk where the waitresses are, I mean, just obnoxious.
Oh man, that sounds good. Now I can do crab. Do you like crab, Lisa?
Yes.
I just don't. Yeah, I think the lobster, it's a texture thing. The lobster.
And she can be pretty crabby sometimes too.
That's true.
Lobster. That's it. Debbie grew up on lobster, and it's an event in our house. I should tape it sometime. It's actually quite amusing. Debbie eats every part of the lobster except the shell and the brain.
Not me. I'll eat the tail, but I won't eat nothing else.
Oh, see, once you're up here, you'll eat the claws because they're
the claw meat too. But I'm just saying, I'll only eat the meat. I won't. Like some people like the crawfish, they suck the heads and eat the tails. No,
I ain't eating nothing that I have to disassemble.
This boy will be trying some crawfish somewhere, somehow.
Well, we have to disassemble the crab legs.
Yeah.
And the shrimp.
Well, I guess, but I'm saying if its head is still attached, I'm not eating it.
I know.
I want it to be fully processed before I eat it, before it comes to my plate.
Lots of work for a little bitty piece of meat.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I hear it's worth it though.
Well, to some people.
It's all in what you value.
Yeah. I didn't grow up on it. So to me, it's, it's whatever.
I guess it's kind of like the pistachios concept. Like, you know how much you're eating once you have to, go through the whole concept of getting to them.
Yep. And I love pistachios.
Yeah, I did too. I'm a newfound love. I thought I didn't like any kind of peanuts, but I don't know if that's in the peanut category, but I was like, I love those. Those are good.
You like the regular salted ones, or do you like the peppered ones? Because they have peppered pistachios. And then they have
just the regular kind, I think, is the kind that I had. I'm not sure.
And they even hot and
spicy. I haven't ventured out to the different flavors yet.
Yep. Yeah. Hit that thumbs up, guys.
I bought them for Mama when we went to the movie theater. Mama took me and Emma to the movie theater to see the new Avatar movie, The Way of Water, a little while back, and I got them for Mama to take in the movie theater. Stuff in your purse. But because you're gonna pay more than the movie is to buy snacks at the theater. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. So, then I was like, so I ate all my snacks, and then I was like, hey Mama, let me get a couple of those. and I went to eat one, and I was like, let me just try it. And I was like, okay, now let me get a handful. Those were good.
So Mimi says we got to go to the Cafe du Monde for the hot chocolate and the beignets.
Oh, well, and that's it. Like, that's probably Saturday morning's breakfast or Friday morning's breakfast or Sunday morning's breakfast. Be one of the breakfasts. Just don't inhale, I'm told.
Because of the powdered sugar.
Because of the powdered sugar, yeah. Yeah.
Lisa, make sure you have a fresh vial for that day. Holy gracious, the amount of sugar that they put on that stuff.
Oh, there's an idea.
Yeah.
Scott, Homestead Aquarius says a trip to Avery Island to see the Tabasco plant, which is where Tabasco comes from, is a
Hope
neat
it
thing.
goes
but
well, Donar.
it's a hike from New Orleans. Pretty place of history and not hot this time of year. Correct.
Huh.
Hmm.
How far would that be, Robert?
Let me see if I can.
How
pull
was
it
the
up.
movie, Danny? The new Avatar one.
Was it
It's
like the
good.
last one?
We watched it in 3D, so it was a pretty phenomenal experience.
Okay.
No, it wasn't like the last one. Actually, it was better than that. It wasn't as I don't know what the word would be for that. It wasn't quite as bad as the first one, but with the whole military being the bad guy thing. But it's still. I mean, that they went along with the story. He was still coming after him or whatever and trying to exterminate their whole race. So, you know. um, but
Oh,
anyway, they were in the
Byron
water
said
this time.
3 hours.
But
That'd be
it
too
took
far.
like an hour and a half for them to get to the water thing. Like it was like a 3.5 hour movie.
Oh wow.
But it was really good.
Yeah. That'd be just a little too far.
It's 3 hours away.
Well, that's just one way. So you're 6 hours plus you spend a little time there. Yeah. That'll
Yeah.
whenever we
After we
only have
take
3
6
days
hours to get there, I can't imagine us going 3 hours in another direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We'll be hanging out in New Orleans.
Exactly. It's not like we're we get to stand by.
Hello?
Oh,
Stand by, he says.
Homestead, he said 138 miles, about 2.5 hours or so. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, for as little time, if we were there maybe a day or two longer, but yeah, with
Yeah.
as little time as we have, we want to stay there around in New Orleans.
It looks like a really nice place to visit, though.
New Orleans.
No, Avery Island to go see Tabasco.
New Orleans.
That'd be something that, for you guys that live right around there, that'd be something for you guys to possibly do a video on or,
It looks like an all-day event too. They got the general store. They got a lot of, they have a lot of buildings around there that you can go visit. It's on a salt dome. So Tabasco place is on the whole island is a salt dome. It says.
oh,
It is
cool.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really interesting to see, but if it wasn't that far away.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's it, Robert. If we had like a week that we were spending time there, yeah, that'd be one thing, but we really only have.
Is it before New Orleans?
Thank you, Felicia, for being here.
I think the
It's
way-
off the coast.
Okay, that doesn't tell me much.
Okay. If this is the mainland, it's off the coast. It's off the coast. It's an island.
The
So
whole place is a bird sanctuary. That's awesome.
you might pick it up on the way to or from. That's what I was asking if it's before New Orleans or after.
Yeah,
the
so
other
we
side.
might be. Yeah, we might be able to do it if we leave on the 18th. Because it's 5.5 hours for us. In fact, I think Danny's even got 4-hour drives. It's closer to her than it is me.
Oh, really?
He says
Yeah.
the whole place is a bird sanctuary.
Yeah, Danny's a
Cool.
lot closer to New
little bit
Orleans than
closer.
we are.
A half an hour or so.
I think it was like a 15-mile difference, 20-mile difference.
Yeah.
for
Yes.
us.
But you're still closer. It's like playing golf. Person's the
Okay.
further away from the hole. It's first.
He says because it is along our way.
Yep. We meant to do a video of that place. YouTube video. That's an awesome place.
The shortest route via I-59 South is 5 hours and 3 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think ours was close to 5:30 or 5:40, 5 hours and 40 minutes for us.
There's 3 different routes you can go. One's 330 miles. One's 353. Yeah.
They'd probably be faster
There's-
to 10 straight through. At least that's the way I took across anyways.
Yeah, that's for them. They're gonna go I-10.
Yeah, that's for
but
us. She's coming down.
I have
Yes.
to go
true.
down. Yeah,
So are you guys
we're going
leaving?
across.
Are you guys leaving after work on Thursday, Danny? Or
No, he took paid time off for Thursday too. So
okay.
I don't know exactly what time we're leaving yet. He is
But
working
like I say-
today, so I haven't got to talk to him much about it.
Yeah. So like I said, we're honestly probably going to be what, Lisa, 4:30, probably by the time we'd even get to the hotel.
Yeah, probably closer to, well, yeah, closer to 5. The airport's about 15 minutes away.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. So by
We'll
I
already
do
be
know
there.
the hotel is booked for Thursday night through Saturday night into Sunday. Yeah, the 19th to the 22nd, and we're
Yeah.
staying at where y'all are staying.
So we don't have to clear customs because we're dropping into Chicago so I don't think I'll have to clear customs. I think they'll count that as a domestic flight from Chicago to New Orleans.
Yes, you're correct.
So
yeah,
at least I don't have to deal with customs. I just have to grab my bags and out we go.
Right.
So we're going to plan it to where we get there probably right at 4:00, and then we'll either be waiting on you or that way we don't have to park, and then we'll just meet you right at the drop off and pickup
Yeah.
point.
Well,
Slow down so you can throw your bags in the back and jump in.
what's that?
Yeah,
Throw
tuck
in the
and
back
roll.
roll?
Or just touch him, Lord. Touch him.
He touches me with a hammer every now and again.
Yeah, but he needs to touch you with one of these.
A husband adjuster.
Yeah, husband adjuster.
Oh wow, there's a mystery tour at night. Now, I don't think I'd be able to walk this far, but it's Unsolved Mysteries of New Orleans. And you walk
Uh-oh.
through New Orleans in the dark.
Mm.
It's like,
Then we probably become the next unsolved mystery.
Well, y'all have fun.
Yeah. I want
Come on,
to
Danny.
mosey
Let's
on
do
her
it.
out there at night.
Danny, it's not like we're asking you to go on a swamp tour and we're going to introduce you to an alligator. No. Here, Danny, you feed
Well,
him.
I guess I will be with a couple of concealed carriers, so we should be all right.
Scott,
Yeah, Jamie, that sounds like a setup.
OD from
I
Hope
think nobody's gonna mess with us.
Pardon me, but oh hell no. Yeah. Nope. Everything I've read so far about New Orleans is says be careful where you go at
Mama
night.
said that sounds like a setup.
Yeah.
And there's safety in numbers, so we'll be in numbers. So
That's it. We're going to have minimum 6 of us. 8 if
not-
somebody else comes, but we're not sure if that person's coming or not. So, and we're not going to say a name to try to guilt them into coming. So,
Jen's with me here. She's on my level here. Check out 50 free things to do in New Orleans.
there you go.
Right? Can't eat for free though.
no.
No, you won't be able to eat for free.
And
and that's the thing about any trip that I go on. It's usually based around like what we're gonna eat.
oh, no, it's not like we're going to be spending an elaborate amount of money. Like I said, we're there for fellowship, to laugh, joke, and have a lot of fun.
Right.
There's a couple things that Debbie wants to check off her list, and there's a couple things that I want to check off. But mine, like Bourbon Street, you guys don't want to do Bourbon Street. I can do that on the 29th, whenever it's just the two of us. You know what I mean?
We are going to be staying in the French Quarter. I did want to try a true French restaurant, and they said they have one down there called Jacques in the Box. So
Wah, wah, wah.
got to try a traditional French restaurant.
And somebody said we got to try a po' boy. Help me out here, guys.
Boy,
Oh
yeah.
boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they're to die for.
Yeah, especially if you get the shrimp or crab po' boys. They're awesome.
Well, okay. Just between you and I, if the girls don't want to go,
They
we'll
did.
just cross the street, because literally the best po' boy restaurant in New Orleans is kitty corner from our restaurant.
That's from
Or-
our hotel.
Hey, Glenda.
Yeah, I hear you.
Glenda just
I hear you too. I'm just talking over you. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
I was trying to say hello to the people that are coming in.
Oh,
They're like,
Glenda.
Good.
hello. and
Say
I feel
hello
like,
to everybody.
Yeah, po'
I know.
boys are still around, Glenda. They're everywhere around here too. But
Oh, there's Glenda.
Peter, old man
and
King.
Peter.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Craig.
Craig and Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors. A couple
Bourbon
people jumped
Street's
in
very-
here.
Stinks pretty bad too, but I can say I've been, and that's all I want to say, D, is that I've been to Bourbon Street before it's a ship dock,
Yeah.
because New Orleans is underwater.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, it's I know it's not nice to say, but that's one of my bucket lists was to see New Orleans before it sunk.
So Glenda had a live this morning, and she did an unboxing of something we sent her. I just want to make mention to her, Glenda. We did get you the bumper to bumper warranty on that box.
The taillight warning.
So
But,
Dan,
but
we know where we rank with these two up here. Glenda got a car.
Yeah.
Of course, you got the empty box.
but it came with the taillight warranty though. Once you don't see the taillights, the warranty's over.
Oh, Robert Homestead says, I was going to mention the smell. Yeah, they will remember that, but it will be worth it.
My Nana really enjoyed her pen, Glenda. Thank you for that. That she won at the giveaway.
So I'm just on Travel Advisor right now, and there's 15 different low budget things to do in New Orleans. Everything from city tours, walking tours, specialty museums, cultural tours, and airboat tours.
Well, just remember, we're there for you for whatever you want to do, Scott. Because I know you don't come down to the United States very often. We can always go back and do whatever, but whatever you all want to do, we'll do it.
Well,
I'm not going back.
Well, Danny may not
Just
go back
kidding.
either. So whatever
I'm just
Danny
going
wants.
for Scott. I don't plan on going back. Unless,
maybe.
Never say never.
maybe.
That's right.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll probably go back someday, one day when we travel to the East Coast. Go that way and then up the East Coast. One day.
Yes, Glenda, he's flying. They'll be flying out of Delta, right?
No,
Or United.
United way down.
Yeah.
Let me check on Emma.
Yeah. Scott's got first class seats to New Orleans.
Yeah,
First class.
first class in the back of the bus. No, actually, I did pay for the extra to. We're at the emergency exits, so I paid the extra. Hey, Toby.
A little bit of extra room.
Well, it's about 6 inches of extra room, so I'm okay with that. So the one that Debbie said. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying now, Lisa. Now that I just typed it in, and yeah, there's like multiple hop on, hop off tours.
Yeah.
Just having a meeting.
No, we're live.
Oh.
Well, Danny's.
I was going to say it's not Thursday.
No, my live Danny's.
One, two is 2 o'clock.
Can I put on the TV or should I go watch it in your room?
I can't remember the last time we flew coach. We can't fly coach. I'm too big of a guy to fly back there.
I'm
I always
curious.
go first class.
Can you see if you can see it on the half wall or my chair? Make sure Hank's not eating it.
Hank's awake again. He was nice in La La Land earlier.
I can go watch it.
Mama's gonna be going to a chicken show.
No, I'll go there.
That's why
I was going to ask you about that,
It's
Danny.
not
What's
'cause
the
she-
chicken show? Is
Is
it like
it
a
now.
dog
It's
show?
in what?
Is it like a dog show? You know, like where they
It's a
walk
chicken
around
show.
with the dog?
Yeah, you take your. There's those Sarama chicks that y'all saw. That well, if you saw the short that I put up of the Sarama chicks, they're a small breed of bird. There's like so there's regular chickens, and there's like Bantam chickens, and then there's like Sarama birds, and they're really small, and they have chest that pokes out, and their neck goes way back, and their tail feathers go straight up in the air.
All right.
Anyway, Sarama, if y'all want to look at Serama, Sarama chickens, and they're a certain kind of breed, and they lay eggs that it takes 3 of their eggs to make a regular large egg. So they're not really for egg production, and they're not really for butchering either, because I mean you'd have to have like 4 of them. You'd have to have a bird apiece to feed your family. You know what I'm saying? So they're not really for butchering either. They're more for show birds. They're just really pretty and unique looking, and they're very small. So anyhow, you put them out. You train them to put their like feathers forward and their tail feathers up and to have that stance. And it's so funny because they just stand there with their chest poked out and the neck back, and they'll have their tail feathers pulled up, and they'll just stand there. And some of them like will arch their foot, and they'll like stand there for 3 whole minutes without doing anything. Like a normal chicken, you throw it
Right.
down and it's gonna be like pecking the ground and doing things like that. And these chickens are like it's like they're trained to be a show chicken. They put them on a round table, which I've never been to one myself, but I've seen videos and Mama showed me like what it's like there. But they throw them on the round table and then they just do their little pose or whatever, and the judges judge them on like their best of show and their appearance and their healthiness and their color and stuff like that. But yeah, and they're trying to get Emma into it. Okay.
That's a conversation that you don't want to come in halfway. I left and we were talking about New Orleans. I came back. We're talking about things arching their back, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's us
oh,
chickens.
we're talking chickens. Okay, it's all good now.
Is that it, Danny?
Yes,
That's
a
one.
Sarama chicken.
That's the Sarama.
We were talking about a
With their-
chicken show,
with their
Scott. And
chest-
that's
with their chest
what
sticking
Emma
out.
and my mom are going to be doing the weekend that we go to Louisiana.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
want to go with Emma and Mama.
Well, I guess us, just me and Papa and Mama Lisa. We'll be going to New Orleans then. Bye. We still going. We done paid for our hotel room.
Yep.
Ain't nothing stopping us now.
Amen, sister.
You
Oh,
can see
yeah.
how big that bird is compared to that Mountain Dew can.
Oh yeah. So would their eggs even be the size of a bantam? Probably not.
Yeah, no, they're even smaller than bantams.
Okay.
So I have a bantam, and she's about yay big, full grown. And these are, they're kind of taller and slimmer.
Well, I don't know if
But
I don't know if I could raise those kind of chickens because they're high maintenance. Look at them. This one here's got jewelry on. I mean, really?
So
You buy
Glenn,
jewelry for your
know
chicken?
what the
Tag.
females look like.
Got an ankle bracelet.
It's a house arrest.
my
Hey,
daughter
they're-
shows chickens.
Super
See,
red.
Destiny's daughter shows chickens. Yeah, they're trying to get Emma into it. That's what I was saying.
I think she's gonna enjoy it.
Glenda's
I know I
I
love
think so too.
pound our chickens.
Look at that one, Danny. Look how it stands up. Just proud.
I
like,
know that's what I meant with the chest poked out, and they put their neck
look at
back,
me,
and they
guys.
train them to stand up like that. It's like they're posing. Like, look at me, I'm
Yeah.
awesome.
That's so awesome.
It's like those bodybuilders where they pose.
So Glenda
Yeah.
had a question. Did you see her question, Danny?
What does it look like?
What does the female look like?
I
Well,
don't
that's
know
a
what-
rooster there that he's showing now. Those are roosters.
That
That looks kind of like the one that, yeah. I don't know what
Listen.
that is.
No, that was a skinny one. Tall, skinny one. The next one.
No.
I don't
Yeah,
think that.
That's
I
a
don't know
little
what that
anorexic.
is.
That's a little anorexic one.
Hey, Linda.
Look at that little.
Yeah, it's a chick.
Yeah.
I was trying to find y'all a picture right quick.
Yeah, your mom said that it's just a puffball with eyes and a beak.
Might have
Let's
told
see
you.
how big the can is. And
Oh yeah.
Wow, those are tiny.
miniature chickens. Yep. Sugar feather.
Well, I had some pictures. Let's see. Maybe if I go to
I wonder
pause.
if they when their chest is not puffed out, they're tall, they're skinny like that other one. Then
Yeah. So this is the puffed out, and then you get the relaxed.
Here's a hen here. This is one of my stepdad's hens. They're just itty bitty.
Oh, okay. So your mom and stepdad already raised them?
Yeah, my
Okay.
I'm gonna show you right quick.
That's cool.
oh,
Toby.
That's not what I meant to
Hi,
do.
Toby.
That's okay.
Hey, buddy.
Uh,
You need a treat and a walk.
no, not yet. 2 more hours.
Don't say that. Don't say he'll hear
knows
he'll
that
hear he
word.
knows that word.
I know he does. That's why I said it.
How do I mute him? Let me
Come
mute.
around
Let me
4
mute.
o'clock,
Let me mute
he'll,
Scott. I done
he'll be-
muted him.
He'll be watching me, giving me the evil eye. He's like, "Okay, mom, come on, it's time to go."
I done muted him. He can't say it now.
Oh, yes, I can.
let's see here.
Pretty good.
There's a hen. And
Okay.
this is his rooster.
Oh, of course, the roosters are always.
But they put like their feathers down by their legs, and yeah, just pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so that's what they're going to do.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Enough of that.
Hopefully, she enjoys it.
Now Glenda's going to want to get some saramas. She's
That's what I was saying. That one you showed, that's like an ostrich sarama or something. That's not a sarama chicken. I don't know what that was. But yeah, they're born a different kind of, they're genetically, yeah, they do look a little different anyway, but they look extra like that when they pose. What is it?
They probably drop quail eggs.
Yeah, little bitty eggs like this.
Yeah.
So would it be between a bantam and a quail egg?
Okay.
Because let's
Go
face
ahead
it,
and return those
Uh,
other movies.
you and I'd be able to eat about 20 quail eggs.
Oh yeah, I know. As is, I eat what, 3 a day?
Mm-hmm.
I eat 3 every morning for breakfast.
So did the experiment go well this morning?
No, she didn't do it this morning. Maybe
You
tomorrow.
I only had one egg left. So
Oh.
what I did was I had bought some because we're going to go pick up some eggs from the farm
Today.
just south of us today.
Yeah.
So yesterday at the grocery store, I just picked up a little carton of egg whites. So I just
Oh.
added some of those in with the scrambled egg. But the 1 dozen eggs at Kroger's was almost $5 for something a dozen, or almost $4.
Yeah.
A dozen. It's like, oh my God, I remember when they were 99 cents.
Oh,
It's crazy.
well, like I said, right now for 18 eggs up here in the grocery store for like large egg, you're looking at $8 or $9. So, I can buy it from the farm for $3. Now,
No.
that's my price. I don't think he sells them any higher than $5 for a dozen. And they're fresh. Like somebody comes to pick up eggs, we tell them to meet us at the farm, and we pick them eggs right out of the coop.
You
There's
say you
no
eat 3
better-
every day, Jesse. You eat 3 quail eggs?
3 eggs. No,
No,
just 3
chicken
eggs.
eggs.
Chicken eggs.
3 eggs. Okay.
No, I've never had a quail egg. I'd like to try them. I'd like to try duck eggs and turkey eggs. I say turkey eggs is
Oh, turkey eggs are magnificent.
$8 a dozen.
that's crazy. $8 a dozen. That's ludicrous.
You want to come say hello?
We get our eggs from a place called Ample Acres Farms, and they sell their eggs for $6 a dozen. If you buy less than 5, if you buy 5 or more, then it's $5 a dozen. If you buy
You want to hear?
12 or more, then it's $3.75 a dozen.
Okay. Hey, sweetie.
He gives you a discount as you go up.
But they're not laying as many right now.
But they're not laying as many right now because of the weather, obviously. And
Tell them to give them warm water.
well, yeah, I haven't talked to him yet.
That's coming from a Canadian. Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Emma.
Hi.
Yeah. But yeah, so we try to keep around 3 or 4 dozens all the time. But now the eggs are getting harder and harder to find.
Just like everything right now is, I walk in. Normally Debbie does groceries, but I went in this week with her. Well, and whenever I was at Costco, the shelves are like half empty at Costco too, and I'm like, this is scary. It's the most I've ever seen the shelves empty at Costco.
You going to speak?
Hi.
Yeah, Linda, this guy's got the chickens. They free range. They're within a confined area with what do you call that fence? Premier One fence. And then they have a real huge coop that's basically open on all the sides for sunlight to come in or daylight to come in. Not sunlight, but daylight. So he's got a really nice setup there for the chickens to give them as much sunlight as they can get. But I think that he was saying something about the eggs. I mean, the hens are 2 years old, and I guess the older they get, the less they lay. So he's trying to. They're aging out, basically.
Yeah.
And trying to bring in
Yeah.
newer flocks. So
That's what Paul was telling me, he was like, "So how long have you had these birds?" And I'm like, "Going on 3 years." And he was like, "Well, have you decided what you're wanting to do with them?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "I ain't doing nothing with my birds. I like my birds, you know." But he's like, "Well, they're, that's why they're slowing down in production. I mean, I know they molted, but they don't, once they get on up there, they, start laying less." And I was like, "Oh man."
Well, they're born with the eggs that they lay. So,
And
and
that's it.
that's what Rob does. He replenishes the flock once a year. So every year he's got fresh chickens. So maybe that's why we keep getting the same amount of eggs too, because the average is 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know. That might be a question for Mike. The chicken with
I would imagine if they're born with a certain quota of eggs.
Yep.
So they can't make any more than that. Once those eggs are gone, the chicken probably live 5-10 years after that. But once the eggs are gone, the eggs are gone. So you either gotta, dispatch them or wait till they die off.
stew.
What you eating, Lisa?
Yeah, but some people, Scott, some people don't harvest them. They just let them die out peacefully, and then they'll bury them, so to speak. They won't process them.
Yeah.
Those that have them as pets, if you will.
And I'm not gonna release a whole lot of my mail call. I'll do that later. But Lisa, they were stale.
Oh, I figured they would be.
Well,
Yeah, being left there.
yeah, I know. Damn me trying to save my life. I don't care if it's freezing or
You know what?
cookies.
Oh,
But
well.
I still ate it. And
You-
they're in the freezer.
M&Ms.
Kids will eat. I guarantee you, whenever I get home from the trip, there will be no cookies left.
Oh, even being stale.
Well, they're in the freezer, and that my kids like to eat frozen cookies.
Oh,
Takes after their mothers
those are too hard.
or mother, I should say.
Yeah. So see, Destiny's one that I imagine she eats the eggs, but she doesn't eat the hens once they've passed their life. They go on to be, but they're go up to egg heaven, chicken heaven, hen heaven, whatever.
Absolutely,
Well,
absolutely. And I'd laugh and joke all the time, but our layers, when they pass, they pass. We don't. Yeah.
Right.
Now, our meat birds, another story. But yeah, no, our layers we don't process at all. Those are our babies, and they worked hard.
it's pets. That's what I'm saying. He was like, "What do you want to do?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, I'm like going in there and
There is some
talking to
people,
these things and
yeah.
petting them and stuff. I'm not gonna butcher those chickens. Like,
Well,
like
I did have one that was getting near the end of the cycle, and it didn't taste good either.
yeah,
Like you could
tougher
taste,
meat.
yeah, like the meat was so tough, so tough.
Hmm.
But
I guess Emma didn't want to hear y'all anymore. She was like, "Y'all are boring."
we're talking about dispatching her chickens, so I don't blame her.
She's like, "When y'all kept talking about killing the chicken," she's like, "I'm outie."
It's illegal to raise meat chickens in your city, Glenda? Really?
Let me look at this chat.
Well, maybe in the
I
city.
made the screen bigger so I could see Lisa.
But yet she has layers. So what would the difference be?
I think he just showed up. So.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Hey, Mark.
Uh,
Yeah, like a chicken's a chicken is a chicken.
well, I
Mm,
didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
yeah. And don't forget that the size, I'll try to do another one again this summer, but if you look at the size of egg of chicken, that's how many eggs it has proper. Like they're the size of a pinhead whenever they first start. And it would be about the size of the egg that chicken lays. It'll release and then get bigger, 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 go into the chamber and come out with a shell.
So Scott's got a video about all this too. Scott, do you remember the name of the title of the video?
I forget. Something about
The turkeys.
innards of the turkey or I forget. And my short that I did about the owl that was up on our basketball hoop is nearing 7,000 views. So I'm quite happy about that. Ouch! What am I? Up
I
liver?
completely agree with that.
Thank you. Yeah. Boot him.
Little Rich
I
Farm.
mean, I think Jesse's handsome. I don't think he's wrong.
He took a shower. That's what it is.
Hold up. No, I only take showers on Saturdays. But we're retired.
On
So
Tuesdays, I thought.
Saturday. So
Yeah.
I take one every day now.
Isn't that old order Amish? They only shower on Saturdays as well. Or
Right.
I guess bath. They don't have showers, so
But we don't know.
Actually, that came from a movie, a real old movie where they were trying to make somebody take a shower, and it was not even Saturday yet. So
I'm not near my computer.
We had another suggestion.
I know. Can somebody write that down and we'll have a look at it? I think that's the one that I was told about.
Superior Seafood and Oyster Bar is good too.
Jesse can write it down.
I just took a picture of it. It's good.
Okay. Scott, I'm not seeing it. Let me
Well, instead, just go to all his videos and go
Yeah.
down because it's like at least a year.
It was about a year
Mark
ago.
said, "Sorry, Scott.
Uh,
It must be your lighting."
Well, he's got that big. Excuse me. He's got that big light behind his head.
Keep going.
well, I got booted to my bedroom. Funny, I pay the mortgage and I get kicked to my bedroom.
Uh-oh. Don't go there.
I wasn't even thinking that now. Telling that, Danny. Yeah. No, that's not it.
I think it was put out like July 21, maybe.
Is it that far back?
Yeah.
Well, that would have been. Well, you're going farther.
Yeah, I'm
It's
going
not
all the way
that
back
far.
to the beginning.
Too, so it was 2021 July. Maybe August. Or no, we're processing birds, so that would have been September
Those are all 1 year ago. So it's-
21.
Mhm. After that,
I will be right back.
Make sure that everybody's hit the thumbs up for Danny.
no, you're going too fast. Because how can you?
Well, so it's after this.
Well,
Canadian Farm also playing was 100. No, that ain't it.
Right. Oh no. He scrolls up and down. I don't know how he can read.
Because I never would.
because yeah, he Uh-oh, the boss is in.
Yes. Hey, Emma.
Hi. How y'all doing?
We're doing good. And you?
Good.
We're doing good getting to
I
talk
just
to you.
got I just got done with my schoolwork, so that's
Oh,
nice.
okay. How was your New Year?
So it's fun the rest of the day, right, for you?
It is fun the rest of the day. My New Year's was awesome. I got to spend my New Year's with my Nana. We had a girls' night the night before that. So it was me, Mimi, and Nana, also mom. Then no one spent the night that night except for me. Then we decided that I would spend another night after New Year's Eve day, whatever. Sorry, I get confused. Anyway, so I spent the day after New Year's Day at my Nana's.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but did you go check out any fireworks, or did y'all have fireworks there at Nana's house, or?
We didn't have fireworks at Nana's house, but even though people really aren't supposed to be doing fireworks
People still,
around that area, for some reason our neighbors were doing fireworks. So that scared the crap out of Nana, but
wow. And what's
what about y'all's New Year's?
oh, ours was good. We spent it here listening to all the. I mean, I thought we were in the middle of the fireworks show. I mean, everybody
I
around
know.
us was,
Out on the streets, we got a big field
And
at the school behind us.
we heard
and
we even heard gunshots, so people shooting off guns, which shouldn't do that anyway. But
Bullet's got to land somewhere.
exactly. But no, it was really interesting for us because we were just trying to keep Toby from going crazy from all the. He's pretty good about it.
yeah, unless they get real loud.
Just to get real close.
Well, and we were on live too, so we were live for almost 5 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and we celebrated Newfoundland. Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we started with Newfoundland and we worked over into the East Coast. And then
Yeah.
that was it. We couldn't make it to Central Time.
Oh, I couldn't even make it.
Hey, Chef.
Drunken Chef, welcome in, welcome in. So anyway, we had a great time, and I'm glad you were able to spend it with your Nana.
This one
And
here says evaluation of the turkey.
There you go.
evaluation of
But
turkey
the
is
picture is him
yeah,
right there. Right before, next to the Vegemite one.
yeah. Oh, there
Yeah,
it is.
there it is.
Evaluation of turkey.
The Vegemite.
Yeah, see, I gotta find stuff for him too.
All right. Well, I know Scott said he had stuff to do, and I reckon we're gonna go. You're done with your schoolwork. We're gonna go scrounge for some lunch.
Check
So,
out those movies.
but I'm just super excited about this trip. I'm excited to meet Scott in person, and I'm excited to see Jessica and Lisa again.
Hopefully,
And,
let down.
what,
Holy what?
Hopefully, it's not a letdown.
Nah,
For
it'll be
who?
Super excited, and then she's gonna find I'm just a boring old man.
Oh, well, that's all right. I bring the party wherever I go, so it's okay.
Oh,
That's
good.
right.
Little Ridge Farm. We got it.
Danny will be
We
the
just got-
life of the party. So
Well,
Well, I don't
Next
know about all that, but
I've got my bright light.
And that'll be the
My bright light.
you might just find out that I'm a middle young aged boring person. Who knows?
We're gonna fit in well.
Have a good day.
yeah, it's.
But yeah, I'm pretty
Thursday,
excited about it.
Linda.
The trip is the 19th.
We probably will be going live during that trip there, so for a little bit at least.
And I'll pop in and say hello. My layovers
And I don't know if we're going to be stopping at all the Buc-ee's, but we will be stopping at probably one or two of them.
Well, I think there's only like one or two on the way. There's none in Louisiana. Not that I know of. Not on that.
You know,
Yeah.
That
Now, remember, I looked up to see if there was one close by. I'd like to see one, but I'm sure they'll have them built up north sooner.
yeah.
Oh,
So
and
Danny, well, thanks a
And my
lot for letting
travel
us know.
partner has given the go ahead to be a internet sensation. He said he don't know how sensational he'll be, but
We just
Well,
have
but
to-
he's willing, you know. So
He's gonna
If-
be a sensation.
if he
oh, yeah,
doesn't,
you think
if he doesn't want to be on camera, that's fine. He can go sit with Debbie.
he could hold the camera
Yeah.
for us. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
just depends on how that goes, how the ride up there or whatever. You know, I don't know if I'll be going live, but I might pop in and just do a pop up live and be like, "Hey, I'm on the way to Louisiana, Nolans."
Nolan's there.
Nolans.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyways, I'll let you guys go get lunch. I'm going to step down.
All right.
Scott's gonna go live from the plane. Nobody will see him, but he's gonna be live.
You can't do that.
I'll go sit out in the wind. Hey!
See how good your Starlink is up there.
Yeah.
No, but you can always do a short video or
Yeah.
something and then post it.
There's
Are
Peter,
you gonna be in first class?
first class. I don't have Jesse and Lisa's money.
Ah,
Oh, she's got a C-17 shirt on. You've got a Fred shirt on, Miss Lisa. I love that.
That's a DAV purchase.
yep.
It's an Air Force.
But
Yeah.
The C-17 is nicknamed Fred. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm
okay.
saying. You've got a Fred shirt on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is it?
Yeah.
Is there? Do they build parts there, or why? Why is it named?
I don't know.
Well,
That's
because
just what they call it, Fred.
Called the Globe Master. It was from McCoy Field.
Well, Emma, there's a school project. You got to research why the C-17 called it.
Okay, I refuse.
All right, guys.
All right, Scott. We'll talk to you later.
Take care, guys.
All right, Danny.
Bye.
What? They leaving?
Scott is.
Oh, you're right. I'm wrong. It's the C5 that's Fred. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Effing
C4
ridiculous. Economic disaster. That makes sense. All right. Give me my. I need to hear what's going on. Well, he said bye, and I didn't even get to say bye.
Yeah, Scott
right,
said
well-
he said goodbye, but that's okay.
Yeah, he
Thank
has
you
to
for
go
letting
to
us
a
know.
jewelry store or something. He told me previously that he's got things.
He has to go
to
get.
do.
He's got to go get Debbie a necklace, right? A
Yeah,
necklace,
he's got to get
a
it.
bracelet or necklace. I think it was a necklace, because he calls it necklace.
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 We'll have a
I've
fun
never heard
time
it.
shopping
I've
for
never
your
heard it.
necklace.
Yeah.
Bye, Scott.
So,
Love you.
but
So
anyway,
howdy,
so-
Rebecca and everybody. But
Yeah.
we're just doing a recap. Now there's 20 people in here and we're leaving. But
yeah. So
but,
are you gonna have a
y'all
live
be
next
praying.
Tuesday?
What now?
Are you gonna have a live next Tuesday
17th.
on the 17th?
Probably.
Okay.
Y'all be praying for my youngest cousin and my aunt. They had a house fire in the
Uh-oh.
morning this morning. A heater caught on fire, and so it didn't catch the whole house on fire, but it caught his room on fire, and he had to run through the room to get to the fire extinguisher. So he has like 3rd-degree burns on one of his feet,
Oh no.
and then the other one has burns on it, but it was worse on one foot than the other, and he got burned on his back.
Wow.
But his foot caught the worst of it because it was on the floor. The fire started on the floor. So, but he was able to get it out before it spread, but it did burn him, and he's at Children's Hospital now. So they
Mm.
flew him to the children's hospital. So y'all just be praying for him and that he has a quick recovery.
How
And
old is
there's
he?
just a lot of people that has a lot of things going on right now.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned Burn, Little Ridge Farm, who's in here on your chat. He just went through that. They lost their whole home.
Their
Him and
whole
his daughter
house, yeah.
lost everything. So keep him in your prayers. And
Jan has set up a GoFundMe page.
yeah,
for
Jan
him.
has set up a GoFundMe page. So if you guys want to, I mean, no donation is too small or too big. But also check out his page. I'm sure right now he could use all the
Most
traffic
definitely.
that he can get, because that'll help him as far as getting his
Story
YouTube
out
stuff,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
and getting his story out there. But that's Mark, and he's at Little Ridge Farm. So pay him a visit. Pray
Yeah.
for him. Tell him that you're thinking about him. And like I said, and Jan's set up and he does have a PayPal. So if you want to go PayPal route, that's fine too. But Jan is setting up a GoFundMe page.
Simply Jan.
Simply
Yeah.
Jan, I'm sorry, from Simply Jan Homestead.
Yeah.
But yeah, that a lot of people are going through some bad stuff, and you lose your house, or you get burned up trying to put out a fire in your house. It's bad. It's just there's no way of
Yeah,
sugarcoating it. You just gotta keep them in your thoughts and prayers.
How old
Yeah.
was your cousin, Danny?
He
That got
is 17.
17.
Well, he's not little though. He's
Yeah,
he's a
but-
grown man though.
But still,
So yeah,
it's-
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
But even still, yeah.
yeah, even still. Wow. So yeah,
Yeah,
and
he works
luckily
hard.
Mark,
He when he's not at school, he works. He's a good boy, but he
Yeah.
is still indeed a boy, even though he's like
of
7 foot
of
tall.
course, yeah.
He you know,
Yeah,
he's-
burns are bad, folks. I mean, my dad got burnt from his knees down to his ankles, 3rd-degree burns, where his skin rolled down to his ankles like a sock.
Mm.
That's how bad it was. He got burned with steam burns at work,
Oh.
and it was pretty bad. He had to wear a chuck wagon over his bed for a while because
I
it couldn't
saw
sheets.
pictures of his foot. I mean, I saw a video. She sent me a Marco Polo, and it's just black, just as soot, and it's raised up,
It's-
like bubbled
yeah.
up. Ugh, it's bad.
And that's the stuff that they got to peel off. I mean, when they're to the healing process, they got to peel all that off.
Mm,
So
yeah.
it's going to be
It's on his
painful for a little
toes and
while.
his foot and everything else. So
Yeah.
I need
But
to pray.
luckily for Mark and his family, there was nobody there when the house burned. So, but like I
Yeah.
said, they lost everything.
Yeah, I've been
So
over
that
there
hurts
and
just as bad.
listened to their story, to his story and everything. I've caught a few lives of him giving updates of how they are.
Yeah.
But
Well,
anyhow,
Danny, thanks a lot for letting us come up today, and looking forward to the trip. Can't wait to see you guys again in person. And we're gonna plan to give Scott a good time there because coming
And a
down
hard
from,
time.
and a hard time coming down
Yeah.
from Canada. It's a big deal for him, especially not knowing anybody. So that's why we wanted to be there when he arrived on the 19th, and then we'll see him off the boat on the 22nd. So we will be doing some lives, probably doing some lives from there with you guys, with everybody together. One of us will be going live, so y'all be watching out for that. Maybe it's when we're at the voodoo shop, or maybe it's when we're at getting a beignet. Who knows?
Lisa said, "No, I ain't going to no voodoo
Come
shop.
on, we
You
got to
better
go to the
not."
voodoo shop. We can't
No,
go to
we
New
just-
Orleans and not go to the voodoo shop.
What Danny and I can do then, we'll lay hands on the building on the outside
That's right.
and pray over it.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy
Oh,
Debbie
for
a
real.
necklace from the voodoo shop, a necklace.
So what you're saying is bring the olive oil.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and I'll bring the Ouija board.
No, sir, you won't. That's not even funny. You better
I'm
quit
playing.
playing.
I
I'm
now.
know. Yeah, we don't have one.
Okay.
Anyhow, well, anyway, thanks a lot, and we're gonna head on out and
Get some lunch,
get some
too.
lunch, get some
Yeah.
things done around here. So, all right, talk to
Kind of
everybody in
what
the
I
chat.
owe you.
Our live is Saturday at 5:00, so we'll see y'all then. All right,
right.
Dan. Bye bye. Love you guys.
Bye. Bye.
Love
Emma.
y'all.
Emma.
Bye.
I can't reach the mouse. Okay, guys. I don't have to have the okay. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all. I'm so excited about this trip. And y'all just stay tuned. Yeah, y'all go check out Little Ridge Farm. I want to make sure that y'all have Rambling with the Brooms Jesse and Lisa, Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, and y'all go check out Little Ridge Farm. Make sure you give them some support and love for what they're going through. Make sure y'all pray for my cousin, please, and my family in general. And we're doing good. Um, you know, and I hope everybody takes care. And we'll see you probably Thursday at Thursday Therapy. Hope to see y'all
Bye.
there.